Welcome, y'all. Today we're going to do Finland. I think I enjoyed Monaco more, but that may just be because I'm slow. Currently running like a 13 and a half, or actually no, low 13 for the two stages we're doing this week in the Conelanders Dirt Rally League.
Five, four, three, two.
It's slow.
One, go.
Yeah, I feel like I should have extended out the gears a little bit, especially first and some of the lower ones. Car setup to me is still, yep, those are sliders, they do things.
Caution, press jump maybe. Into hairpin right, don't cut. 80 past junction. Left 4 hard lock, keep very in. 40, careful.
That wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst either.
100. Right 6 over press jump maybe.
Overall time for this stage is a 4.5.
Left 3 hard lock.
That's what I've been averaging.
80. Right 4 long don't cut. 40 middle over press jump maybe. 60 middle over long press into turn square right don't cut.
Still not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong here. I know it's probably a lot of things.
Through diff, middle over press.
Like, that was ugly.
Right 6 half long. 80. Caution left 4 over jump 80.
I know one of my biggest problems is
Left 4 over press jump don't cut past junction.
my car needs to reevaluate its life because it's having a hard time staying out of the gutters, or ditches in this case.
Left 3 over press don't cut 80. Over press. Small press. And left
Come on.
5 press jump maybe. Right 4 half long, opens over press jump maybe. Into left 6, continues over 2 small press for 30.
And when I say I'm running a low 13, I mean that was my best run, and I just did that for warm-up here.
Left 5 over press, continues through diff. And press jump maybe, past junction, 80. Caution right 4 over press, times 3, long, 80, over long.
Been averaging closer to like 13 and a half.
Left 6 times 3 over press, long, 60, press. Jump
See, if I was smart, what I would have done was practice the bejesus out of this stage, because on the next long stage, or on the next stage, which is a long stage, this stage is actually the second half of it, so you'll see some stuff that might look familiar to you. First couple of times we ran it, I was like, why does this feel familiar? I always prematurely slow down for that. Then I see the trees on the right there, I'm like, oh yeah, it's this spot. Oh, stop slowing down.
Left 4 don't cut, opens 6, and continues for 130. And times 5 over press. And opens middle over press. Into right 4 long. Don't cut. And press. 60 crest. And middle over press. Into middle over press jump. Into left 6 half long. Over press jump maybe 80. Caution turn left 3 over press deceptive. Into right 6. Into left 5 half long. Tight.
So if we can do this section
And right 3 over press don't
in a minute,
60,
then we'll be doing pretty good.
and press. Left 6 80. Caution right 6 over long press jump maybe 60. Caution left 4
But doing things like that will not help.
tight 3 don't cut stay mid 60. Right 4 over 80. Don't cut 40 middle over long press.
I'll tell you the number of times I went out into the forest looking for, I don't know, berries probably.
And left 4 half long.
I don't know why else I would go out there, but I seem to really want to for some reason.
Into left 4 times 3 past junction. And right 5 over press. And left 4 long past junction. Don't cut. Times 3 long. And right 4 half long open.
And we're kind of coming to the end. And a really slow shit time. Awesome. Yeah, this week has been so busy. I didn't get to practice anywhere near as much as I wanted to. Because one of the things I'm doing is trying to prepare for the next set of Corsa League races Sunday. That did not go well. Damn. Seeing as some of these people somehow found a minute in the next stage. Well, some of these didn't find a minute. Some of these found like a good 20, 30 seconds. So it must be the first half of this stage that I'm really slow with. But let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, repair. You may have noticed my voice kind of cut out there because I hit the hotkey to mute my mic in OBS. Yay! So this will be a post-race commentary.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I probably still should have
100 over bridge.
lengthened those gears a bit. Probably would have helped top speed wise, but having too much speed was not really that big of a problem when we had. Considering the number of times we didn't even use the top speed. So yeah, always trying to like not go off there because always forget about it by the time I redo this stage. But every time I come back to do this for practice. And the next big one coming up is this jump right here where you go off into the right and then say hello to the sign. So it looks like one of the big problems I'm having is I'm braking way too early for some of these turns. Some of that issue, I think, is that I'm still not used to exactly what distance he means. And there's some... Oh, yay, a tree. Awesome. Haven't done that one before. Well, I rarely hit trees in practice, probably because I'm not going fast enough, so it's not that big of a deal for me to not screw up that big.
And left 6 over crest jump maybe.
But yeah, I've really got to figure out my controls because right now I at least lowered the sensitivity and the linearity this week because I still had it all set for the 1960s vehicle when I did the mini and career mode, which feels like it turns like a bus. So that helped, but I may need to go try to adjust that some more. And what I'd really like is a wheel that turns more than 90 degrees. That would be nice. 90 degrees either way, so 180. It's like 190 total or something like that, but still a bit small. You may notice I'm also cowering out at a lot of the jumps because typically I haven't figured out how to position myself yet to where I don't go flying off track. I'm trying to at least not slow down so much that I don't jump, but at least try to minimize the air time. And I don't think that's quite what he meant by keep in there on that turn.
Left 4 long, 60 keep left over crest, into right 5 long, 40 middle over crest jump. 60 past junction crest jump maybe 80. Left 6 over crest jump maybe 60 past junction. Caution left 6 over crest down. Into left 3 half long keep in 60. Right 5 over crest 80. Right 4 over crest opens over long 60. Left 6 and middle over crest jump. Into left 5.
Nice little jump there.
And left 4 over crest, 80. Right 4 long over crest, don't cut. 40. Left 6 times 4 over crest. 60. Right 6 times 3 tight, 150. Left 4 half long past junction, 40. Right 5 times 4,
I
crest.
haven't actually done a barrel roll like that here either. Okay, come on. Alright, recover. What? Why did I just get a 15-second penalty there? I thought normally if you're going to recover, if you had been out there for a while, it would prorate your recovery. Like it normally does. Why did it... Oh. That was fucked up.
Right 4 times the 360 past junction.
So much for gaining any time on this one.
80. Left 3 half long past junction, don't cut. 130. Caution, crest jump maybe. Into hairpin right, don't cut. 80 past junction. Left 4 half long, keep very in.
That was a terrible turn.
40 care crest.
Still haven't quite figured out how to do those yet in the rear-wheel drive car.
6 over crest jump maybe. 100 past junction. Left 3 half long past junction, don't cut. Open.
Probably, if anything, some of it is my positioning is usually rather shit.
80.
So then my turn-in is crap.
Right 4 long, don't cut.
It's just all a big fail cascade.
Maybe 60, middle over long crest, into turn square right, don't cut. Middle over crest, 200. Through dip, middle over crest.
One wasn't terrible. Didn't really use as much of the track that I had available to me though. And I probably could have gone a bit quicker.
Caution left 4 over jump, 80. Caution left 4 over crest, jump, don't cut past junction, 40. Right 3, opens 5 and tyres. Left 3, over crest, don't cut, 80. Over crest. Small crest.
Yeah, this is...
And
We're already
left 4
back into
crest,
the
jump, maybe.
last section, or the last...
Over crest jump maybe. Into left 6, continues over 2 small crests, 130. Right 5 over crest, 100.
stage.
Left 5 over crest, continues through dip. And
So
right
this
jump
stuff should
maybe,
look
past
very
junction,
familiar to you,
80.
because this was the first stage we did.
4 over crest, times 3, long, 80, over crest. Left 6 times 3
So if I
over
was
crest,
smart, I would have practiced the crap out of this.
crest.
Considering it's 2/3 of this whole event.
Right 5 long, don't cut, crest 80. Caution crest, turn
And there was a minute there that I could have,
through dip.
and I was down a minute on
And right 6
fastest
over
guy,
crest,
but
dip, and middle over long crest.
I don't really think it's a realistic objective to catch up to that guy, because on both of these stages, he's like only,
Left 5 half long.
on the first one I think he's 3 seconds off the world record, and this one he's like 10, so I'd look for like 30 seconds, which would have given me overall a minute overall.
Jump maybe 60. Middle over long crest 80. Right 5 long over crest.
Which would have actually put me at a very competitive time.
Right 6
Well,
half
I said
long,
very, a competitive
60.
time.
Left 4 don't cut, open 6, and continues for 130. And times 5 over crest. And opens middle over crest. Into right 4 long, don't cut, and crest. 60 crest, and middle over crest. Into middle over crest jump. Into left 6 half long, over crest jump maybe, 80. Turn left 3 over crest deceptive. Into right 6. Into left 1 half long, times 3.
I think that was half decent. I'm not sure.
60 over long crest and crest and crest. Left 6, 80.
Yeah, I've been having issues with that turn. I forgot to, like every time, usually try to remember after that deceptive 3 in the ambulance. Nice turn coming up, and then after those logs, there's another one here, which is why I was over braking there. I didn't feel like going and picking more berries.
Into right 4 and left 4 half long.
But it'll also be interesting to see next month if
And right 5 over crest. And left 4 long past junction.
the people that
Don't
make this
cut.
game can actually figure out how to get the thing to be fixed where we can actually do the entire event restart.
And right 4 half long opens to finish.
Because that'll be nice. Alright, let's see how badly we did. Yep, that's pretty bad. Not even compared to that, just to me. And it'll put us in the top 50 until the event ends tomorrow when a bunch of more people finish, so. Not happy with that result at all. But hopefully next time I can get some more practice. In the meantime, good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.